Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
So we start off on the 24-hour temperature cast, numbers way up in the 60s. These are normal highs for this time of year. We're supposed to be back down near 40 for a morning low. Not going to get anywhere near 40 over the next couple of days. We could get near 80 again this afternoon. I say again because we got to 83 yesterday and set a record. The record high for today is 81, and that is within reach, especially if we get a few breaks of blue from behind all that gray this afternoon. And then again tonight into tomorrow, I expect to see those temperatures stay way up in the 60s. Got the dense fog advisory for the entire area. That's going to go till 11 o'clock. Typically, the visibilities get a little bit lower, 7:38, 8:39, and then hopefully we start to chew through some of that fog. But it's going to take a while this morning, so you need to be careful out there on the roads for that morning commute. The fog is going to be thick. The visibilities are going to be low. You know the vermin are out there lurking, so please be careful on the roads. Nothing cooking on the radar picture, and I don't expect to find very many showers. I can't say there'll be no showers. There's so much available moisture. It won't take much to wring a little bit out, and we're going to find some drizzle and mist in some of that fog this morning, but I'm not counting on any kind of widespread showers. Maybe an isolated one or two this afternoon, but for the most part we're staying dry, just going to be warm and muggy by late January, early February standards. It's 68 right now in Tallahassee. It's 67 in Valdosta. It's 64 in Thomasville. Now a little breeze is going to try. Areas that are lucky enough to get a little breeze will have the better visibilities. Like Tallahassee at the airport, 7 miles. But go to Quincy, it's down near 0. It's only a quarter mile in Bainbridge. It's 3/4 of a mile in Valdosta. It's 1 3/4 miles in Perry. So frequently we're going to see these visibilities drop below 1 mile. The dense fog advisory, and we're probably going to have it again tomorrow morning, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it again on Thursday morning, because this air mass that's just sitting here isn't going anywhere until something comes down the road to sweep it away, and nothing's coming down the road to sweep it away until maybe Friday, when we talk about our next best chance for some more widespread regional rain. Here are the numbers around the area, at least temperature-wise. Dothan and Blakely are the cool spots in the upper 50s. Everybody else someplace in the 60s. Now there's a lot of sloppy winter weather set up through parts of Texas and up into areas of Arkansas and into the Tennessee Valley. That is where the worst of the weather is going to stay for another day or so. Eventually this boundary will sag far enough south, and some new energy will help pull it through our area and get some support in the upper part of the atmosphere. That's where our rain chances come from by Friday. From now until then, I call it unsettled. When it looks and feels like it should be raining an awful lot more than it does, got this warm and this humid air mass in place, and that's what we're going to continue to have, I think, maybe all the way through the rest of the work week. Things do look brighter, drier, cooler on the other side. I don't see steps back into the freezer, but I do think things are going to feel a little bit more like they should in early February once we get to the weekend, but we need to get to the weekend before anything is going to change. Got the dense fog, winds out of the southeast and south, generally less than 10 knots, maybe at most till gust up over 12. Seas 2 feet or less, so foggy this morning, but otherwise not bad for the boaters at all. 60s, I'm going to leave the rain chances like 20% for a few sprinkles, a little drizzle and mist in some of those areas of fog. Most of us probably top out 77, 78, 79, but that record of 81 is absolutely in play today. Tonight it's back near 60 again. More fog, more of the same again on Wednesday, likely more of the same again on Thursday, but we'll start looking for that next energy that probably brings our next best chance to get wet on Friday. And then look, the weekend comes, we clear up, we dry out, and we cool off a little bit.